Now crochet round 10. Crochet along the 2 patterns and the corresponding position of round 9. Pick up the corresponding color. Locate any left side of pattern B. Join the yarn at the 3rd stitch of the 7 single crochets. Then chain 1 to begin. Correspondingly make 1 single crochet. Continue to the left. Work on pattern A. Pick up the stitches. Work 5 double crochets evenly. Follow with 3 half double crochets. Now reaching the picket. Pick up the center hole of it. Crochet 2 single crochets. One picket. Two single crochets. After completion, continue to the left. Pick up the stitches and work evenly 3 half double crochets. Four double crochets. Finally, pick up the 2 strands of the edge single crochet. Work 1 double crochet. Match the number of stitches on the other side. After that, pick up the 5th stitch of 7 single crochets from round 9. Work 1 single crochet. Above pattern B. Pick up the 2nd single crochet of the first SC2 in 1. Work 1 slip stitch. Continue picking up adjacent stitch. Work 1 single crochet. 1 HDC2 in 1, which means working 2 half double crochets in one position. 1, 2. Complete the HDC2 in 1. Continue working 1 single crochet. And then is the position where you previously worked the slip stitch. Work 1 slip stitch. Skip 1 stitch. Pick up the stitches. And work evenly 2 single crochets, 1 half double crochet. 1 HDC2 in 1. Which means working 2 half double crochets in one position. Complete the HDC2 in 1. Continue working 1 half double crochet. 2 single crochets. 2. Slip stitch in the position of the previous slip stitch. Once completed, skip 1 stitch. Pick up the next stitches. Work 1 single crochet, 1 HDC 2 in 1. One single crochet, 1 slip stitch. Leave the remaining stitch unworked. Next, pick the third stitch of 7 single crochets. Work 1 single crochet, then, work above the pattern A. Refer to the first pattern A. Then, work a single crochet in the 5th stitch of 7 single crochets. When crocheting above pattern B, you can refer to the pattern B here. When finish each subsequent pattern, work a single crochet in the corresponding stitch of 7 single crochets. Here, the entry position is 2 single crochets away from pattern B. You can also refer to the chart for specifics. Repeat this process, and finish the remaining part. After completing the last pattern B, slip stitch in the initial single crochet, then, do the invisible join. The method is the same as the ending position of round 5. I won't explain it in detail here. Hide the tails inside the fabric. This completes round 10. Next, crochet round 11. Find any pattern A behind the second double crochet on the right of round 10. Pick up one horizontal line and join the yarn. Make 1 chain to start. Correspondingly, make 1 single crochet. Follow with 5 chains as interval. Then move to the left, the row of single crochets, the 5th stitch from the right. Pick up the horizontal line behind. Work 1 single crochet. Follow with 5 chains. Moving on this side. The 5th single crochet from the left. Pick up the horizontal line behind. Make 1 single crochet, 5 chains as interval. Then locate the row of double crochets above the second double crochet from the edge. Pick up 1 line behind. Work 1 single crochet. At this point, the part above the pattern A is completed. Then crochet 3 chains as interval. Move to pattern B on the left. Find the rightmost single crochet. Pick up 1 horizontal line behind and make 1 single crochet. 5 chains as interval. Find the 2 center double crochets below the right one. Pick up 1 line behind. Work 1 single crochet, 5 chains as interval. Go back up. Pick up 1 line back of the edge single crochet on this side. Make 1 single crochet. At this point, the part above pattern B is completed. Chain 3 as interval. For the back, refer to the entry positions of the previous 2 patterns. Correspondingly, make single crochets between the single crochets above the patterns. There are always 5 chains as interval. The single crochets between the patterns, there are 3 chains as interval. Repeat this process. Work the remaining part. Complete the last single crochet, chain 3 as interval. You can slip stitch into the initial single crochet or the left chain space. No need to pull tight, and don't cut the yarn. This completes round 11. Move on to round 12. Start with 1 chain. Then pick up the space and make 1 single crochet, followed by a 5 chain interval. In the adjacent space, continue with 1 single crochet, another 5 chain interval. Then continue with 1 single crochet, next is the 3 chain interval. Work 5 double crochets with 1 chain between them. Once done, I consider the stitches in the chain space as one group. Keep crocheting. Pick up the adjacent 2 chain spaces and work a single crochet respectively with 5 chains between each. When you encounter the 3 chain space, work a group. Later, when you encounter the 5 chain spaces, correspondingly make a single crochet in each. Between the single crochets, work 5 chains as interval. As for the 3 chain space, work a group. There is no chain interval between the group and the single crochets. Repeat this process. Complete the remaining part. After completing the last group, slip stitch in the initial single crochet. Pull tight. Fasten off the yarn. Hide the tails inside the fabric. This completes round 12. Move on to round 13. For this round, crochet with 2 colors. I will refer to the starting yarn as color 1. The other one is color 2. Pay attention that color 1 and color 2 in this round is just the color scheme for the current round. It has no relation to other rounds. First, locate the previous ending position. Join the yarn in the left chain space. Which is behind the corresponding pattern A. Then make 3 chains to start. Work 2 double crochets in the same space. While crocheting, weave in color 2. After that, work 1 single crochet. Here, you need to secure the picket from round 10. Above the pattern A. Insert into the center hole of the picket. Then come back up. Pick up the adjacent single crochet stitch. Work a single crochet. This completes the securing. Continue crocheting. Work 3 double crochets in the adjacent chain space. Here, I treat the 3 double crochets on each side, and the center single crochet, as one long side of this round. Next is the group position. First, pick up the hole between the single crochet and the group. Work 1 double crochet. Then, pick up the stitches and chain spaces. Work 5 double crochets. The 5th stitch needs to switch to color 2. Straighten the yarn before switching color. Ensure the fabric is flat. I won't repeat this anymore. After completion, work with color 2. Pick up adjacent double crochet and work a front post double crochet. Switch to color 1 at the same time. Yarn over first. Insert into the corresponding double crochet from right to left. Yarn over and draw the yarn through. The height of the loops should match this round. Then yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. This is an incomplete front post double crochet. Switch to color 1 next. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. Complete the color change and the front post double crochet. From now on, I'll refer to it as the FPDC. Move back to the right. Pick up the chain space that was not crocheted earlier. Work 1 double crochet. Then pick up the double crochet where the FPDC is worked. Work 1 double crochet. Then, pick up the adjacent chain space, work 1 double crochet and change color. Next, pick up the entry position of the previous FPDC. Correspondingly make 1 FPDC, change color as well. Yarn over. Pick up the corresponding stitch from right to left. Yarn over and draw the yarn through. Then yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. Now it is an incomplete FPDC. Next, wrap the color 1 and draw through. Complete the FPDC and color change. Continue crocheting. Pick up the edge double crochet stitch and work 1 double crochet. Then pick up the hole between the adjacent group and the single crochet. Work 1 double crochet. Here, I consider the stitches in the holes on both sides and these above the group as one corner of this round. Pick up the chain space next. Crochet 5 double crochets. Here, I consider these 5 double crochets as one short side of this round. Next is the group position. Crochet a corner. The stitches here are symmetrical to the previous corner. First, pick the hole and work 1 double crochet. In the adjacent double crochet, correspondingly make 1 double crochet and switch color. After that, pick the second double crochet on the left. Crochet at FPDC and switch color. Once completed, pick up the unworked chain space on the right, work 1 double crochet. In the double crochet, where the FPDC is worked, correspondingly make 1 double crochet. In the right chain space, work 1 double crochet and switch color. And then, pick the previous FPDC position, crochet 1 FPDC, and switch color. Continue picking the double crochet stitches and chain spaces. Work double crochets evenly. In the hole, work 1 double crochet correspondingly. At this point, the second corner is completed. Next, there are 2 chain spaces. Crochet alongside. First, pick the first space and work 3 double crochets. Then, pick the single crochet stitch, and the whole of the picket below. Work 1 single crochet. Next, pick the left chain space, and work 3 double crochets. The long side is completed. For the next group, crochet using the method for the first corner. I won't explain it in detail. After completion, there is only 1 chain space here. Crochet a short side correspondingly, that is, 5 double crochets. The next is the group position. Crochet using the method for the second corner. Similarly, I won't explain it in detail. Continue following the methods for the first 2 corners. The long and the short sides. Note that the adjacent corners are symmetrical. Follow this method to complete the remaining part. Complete the last corner. Slip stitch in the 3rd stitch of beginning chain. Pull tight. Fasten off both yarns. Hide the tails inside the fabric. This completes round 13. Now crochet round 14. This round requires 3 colors. Label them as color 1, color 2, and color 3. Take color 1. Find 1 long side. At the corner on its right side. Find the 3 double crochets between the FPDC. Join the yarn in the center stitch. Then make 3 chains to start. Work 2 double crochets in the same position. Remember to weave in the other 2 yarns and the tail. After that, pick up the left stitch. Make 1 double crochet, switch to color 2 at the same time. Once done, pick up the left FPDC stitch. Work a DC5 popcorn. I will refer to it as a big popcorn from now on. First, work 5 double crochets. Then, pull the loop through the first stitch. The double crochets should protrude forward. Chain 1 to secure. You need to change colors here. Take color 1. Yarn over and pull through. Complete the securing chain. Also the color change. At this point, the big popcorn is completed. Continue picking up stitches. Working double crochets evenly. Keep crocheting until the stitch before the single crochet. When crocheting the last stitch, switch to color 3. When you encounter the beginning chain, insert into the hole of the previous slip stitch, and simply crochet. Make sure to straighten the yarn when switching colors. Keep the fabric flat. I won't repeat this again. Then crochet the big popcorn. Switching to color 1. Start by making 5 double crochets. Then draw the loop through from the first stitch. the double crochets protrude forward. After completion, switch to color 1. Chain 1 to secure. Complete the big popcorn and color switch. Continue to crochet double crochets evenly until you reach the stitch before the FPDC, and there you need to switch to color 2. Once finished, I consider this center popcorn and the double crochets on either side as one long side of this round. Afterward, crochet the big popcorn at the FPDC stitch, switching to color 1. When switching color at the popcorn position, it is done while crocheting the securing slip stitch. After that, there are 3 double crochets. First, crochet 1 double crochet. Then crochet 3 double crochets in the center position. Adjacent to that, crochet 1 double crochet, and switch to color 2. Once done, crochet a big popcorn and switch to color 1 at the same time. I consider the popcorn on either side and in between as one corner of this round. Skip 1 stitch on the left. Then crochet 3 double crochets evenly into the following stitches. The next stitch is still a double crochet. Here, you need to secure it with the pattern B. First, yarn over. Find the center HDC 2 in 1 in round 10. Pick up the 2 horizontal lines behind the first stitch. Then return to the top. Pick up the adjacent stitch and crochet. This completes the securing. Continue picking up stitches and work 3 double crochets evenly. Switch to color 2 for the third stitch. After that, skip 1 stitch. Crochet a corner then. The method is the same as the first corner. Start with color 2 to pick up the FPDC stitch, and crochet a big popcorn. Switch to color 1 at the same time. Then, pick up the double crochet stitch, and double crochet 1. Follow with 3 double crochets. Then, work 1 double crochet and switch to color 2. Next, crochet a big popcorn in the FPDC stitch. And switch to color 1. This completes the second corner. I consider the stitches between these 2 corners as a short side of this round. Continue crocheting according to the pattern of long side, short side and corner. The center of this long side is a big popcorn crocheted with color 3 when crocheting the center stitch of the short side. Secure it with the center HDC 2 in 1 from round 10. The method is the same. Meanwhile, skip 1 stitch between both sides of the short side and the corners. Repeat this process. Finish the remaining part. After finishing the last short side, complete the initial corner. Once done, slip stitch in the beginning chain. Pull tight. Fasten off all the yarns. Hide the tails inside the fabric. This completes round 14. Next, crochet round 15. At the beginning chain from the previous round, join yarn in the hole where the slip stitch was inserted. Chain 1 as the beginning chain. Correspondingly make 1 single crochet. In the adjacent stitch, make 1 SC2 in 1. For the subsequent double crochet stitches, insert and make a single crochet in each. At the big popcorn position, pick up the small hole on the right and make a single crochet. Using this picking up method, continue working until you reach the center double crochet of next corner. Now we are here, crochet 1 SC2 in 1. Afterward, pick up the stitches and the small holes on the right of the big popcorn, and make single crochets evenly on the center double crochet of the corner. Correspondingly make a SC2 in 1. Continue using this method and work this round completely. After completing the last single crochet, slip stitch in the first single crochet. Pull tight, but don't cut the yarn. This completes round 15. Now, let's start round 16. You will need 3 colors. Here, I will refer to the retained yarn as color 1. The remaining 2 are color 2 and color 3. First, refer to the chart and prepare accordingly. Then use color 1. To make 1 chain as beginning chain, correspondingly make 1 single crochet while wrapping the other 2 colors. After that, pick up the left stitch and slip stitch. Follow with 1 single crochet, one half double crochet, 3 double crochets. Switch to color 2 for the third stitch. In this round and subsequent rounds, always flatten the yarn before switching colors. I won't repeat this later. After completion, skip 1 stitch. Use color 3 and color 2 to crochet the varied HDC2 puff. I will refer to it as HDC2 large puff from now on. Now the loop of color 2 remain on the hook. Wrap color 3 with your left hand. Yarn over. Insert into the front loop of the corresponding stitch. Pick up the strand close to you from bottom to top. Yarn over and pull through. There are 3 loops on the hook. This is an incomplete half double crochet. Continue with 1 more incomplete half double crochet. Yarn over. Press the loops with your middle finger and insert. Yarn over and pull through. There are 5 loops on the hook. Take color 2. Yarn over. Pull through the first 4 loops on the hook. 2 loops remain. Continue yarn over with color 2. Pull through once. Completed HDC 2 large puff. Then use color 2 to pick up the back loop of the same single crochet stitch. And work 3 double crochets. Remember to weave in the yarns. After completion, use color 2 and color 3 to crochet a varied HDC 3 puff. I'll refer to this as a HDC 3 large puff from now on. The loop of color 2 remains on the hook. Then use color 3. Pick up the front loop of the same stitch below. That is, the entry position of previous puff. Work 3 incomplete half double crochets. It might be a bit difficult to pick up here. You can loosen the strand a bit with your hook first. Pay attention not to pick the wrong spot. One, 2, 3. There are now 7 loops on the hook. Switch to color 2. Yarn over and pull through the first 6 loops. 2 loops remaining. Yarn over and pull through once. Complete the HDC 3 large puff. Next, use color 2 to pick up the entry position of the previous 3 double crochets, which is the back loop of the stitch. Crochet 3 double crochets. Remember to weave in the yarns. When finished, come back to the front. Pick up the entry position of the previous puff. Crochet a HDC 2 large puff. The method is the same as the beginning. Just switch to color 1 while crocheting. Start with color 3. To crochet 2 incomplete half double crochets. Then switch to color 2. Yarn over and pull through the first 4 loops, leaving 2 loops. Switch to color 1 now. Yarn over and pull through once. Complete the HDC2 large puff, and the color change as well. Here I consider the 3 varied puffs, and the 3 double crochets on either side, as one group. Then skip 1 stitch. Pick up stitches to the left. Make 3 double crochets evenly. Then crochet 1 half double crochet, one single crochet, 1 slip stitch. When finished, work stitches symmetrical to those before slip stitch. 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 3 double crochets. Switch to color 2 for the 3rd stitch. Here I consider the 3 double crochets on either side and in between as one interval. Skip 1 stitch. Then pick up the adjacent stitch. Crochet the group. The method is the same as the first one. Start by picking up the front loop. Use color 2 and color 3 to crochet a HDC2 large puff. After completion, use color 2 to pick up the back loop and crochet 3 double crochets. Then use color 2 and color 3 again to pick up the front loop and crochet a HDC3 large puff. Then go back behind. Use color 2 to pick up the back loop and crochet 3 double crochets. Then go back to the front. Pick up the front loop and crochet a HDC2 large puff. And switch to color 1 at the same time. This completes another group. Follow with the interval. Skip 1 stitch first. Pick up the next stitches and crochet evenly 3 double crochets. One half double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 slip stitch, 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 3 double crochets. Switch to color 2 for the third stitch. Complete the interval. Next up, repeat the sequence of 1 group and 1 interval. When crocheting the last stitch of the group, switch to color 1. When crocheting the last stitch of the interval, switch to color 2. Repeat this process. Finish the remaining part. After crocheting the last group, skip 1 stitch and complete the starting interval. First work 3 double crochets evenly 1 by 1. Then crochet 1 half double crochet. Finally, slip stitch in the starting single crochet stitch. Tighten. Retain color 1 and color 2. Leave a little tail of color 3 and cut off. Since these 2 colors are not needed for the next round, carry the yarn across for color 1 here. Set both yarns aside. Hide the cut tail inside the fabric. This completes round 16. Move on to round 17. Pick up the corresponding color. Find any slip stitch. Pick up the front loop of the braid. Join the yarn. Then make 3 chains to start. Work 1 double crochet in the same position. Then continue with 3 chains. After that, pick up the same position and work 1 slip stitch. Here I consider the 3 chains on both sides, the center double crochet and this slip stitch, as one blade. In the same position. Continue crocheting 2 blades. The method is simple, so I won't explain it in detail. After completion, carry the yarn across. Pass the skein when carrying the yarn. After that, I call 3 blades 1 leaf. Find the next slip stitch. Pick up the front loop of the braid. Crochet the leaf. When carrying yarn, it should be similar to the previous round's curve. You can make it slightly looser. Then proceed to crochet. After completion, carry the yarn across. Next, pick up the front loop of the slip stitches. And crochet a leaf in each. Carry the yarn across after completing each leaf. Repeat this process. Finish this round. After completing the last leaf, everyone check. There are 12 leaves in this round. Finally, leave a long tail and fasten off. This completes round 17. Next, crochet round 18. For this round, use the previously retained color 1 and color 2. Take color 1. Insert into the corresponding single crochet below. Yarn over and pull through. Then chain 1 as beginning chain. Correspondingly make 1 single crochet. Then locate the back of the leaf. Pick up the center 2 strands at the bottom. As well as the remaining loop of the previous slip stitch. Work 1 slip stitch. Note to weave in color 2. Next, pick up the left single crochet stitch. And word 1 single crochet. Note to weave in the yarn of the leaf. After that, work 1/2 double crochet in the next stitch. Then crochet 1 double crochet. When crocheting, secure the left blade of this leaf. Note to keep the leaf from twisting, with the front facing you. Yarn over. Insert into the back loop of the double crochet stitch of this blade. Then back into the stitch behind. And crochet. This completes the double crochet, and the blade is secured at the same time. Continue crocheting 2 double crochets evenly. Now, you reach the previous group. Continue using color 1 to pick up the adjacent puff stitch. Work 1 double crochet and switch to color 2 at the same time. Then use color 2 to pick up the same stitch and the left double crochet stitch to crochet a DC2 tog. Then use 2 colors to pick up the adjacent stitch. And crochet 1 double crochet. Start with color 2, yarn over, insert. Then switch to color 1. Yarn over and pull through. Then switch back to color 2. Complete the double crochet. This completes the double crochet with 2 colors, which I call a bicolor double crochet. Continue using color 2 to pick up the adjacent double crochet stitch, the puff stitch and the left double crochet stitch. Work a DC3 tog. First, work the incomplete double crochets respectively. There are 4 loops on the hook. Then yarn over and draw through all loops. Complete the DC3 tog. Then move to the left. Crochet the bicolor double crochet. The method is the same. First, yarn over with color 2. Insert. Then switch to color 1. Yarn over and pull through. Switch back to color 2 to complete the double crochet. This completes the bicolor double crochet. Then use color 2 to work a DC2 tog. While switching to color 1, first, pick up the stitches. Work the incomplete double crochets respectively. Then use color 1. Yarn over and draw through once. Completing the DC2 tog and color change. Continue using color 1. Pick up the same stitch at the end of the decrease. Work 1 double crochet. Here, I consider the stitches crocheted on the previous group as one pattern for this round. It will protrude forward. This is normal. Next is the previous interval. Crochet 2 double crochets evenly. Follow with 1 double crochet while securing the right blade of this leaf. Yarn over first. Insert into the back loop of the double crochet stitch of the blade. Then back into the corresponding stitch behind. Complete the double crochet. This completes the double crochet and secures the blade well. Then pick up stitches behind the leaf. Crochet 1/2 double crochet first. Next, crochet 1 single crochet. Then pick up 2 strands at the bottom of the leaf. And the remaining loop of the previous slip stitch. Crochet 1 slip stitch. After that, continue picking up stitches and crochet 1 single crochet, 1/2 double crochet and 3 double crochets. The first double crochet needs to secure the left blade. The method is the same as before, so I won't explain it in detail. Remember to hide the tails from the previous carrying yarn. Now you have completed this interval section. For convenience in explanation, I will refer to these stitches as the interval for this round. Next, crochet the pattern. Start with color 1 to work 1 double crochet. And switch to color 2 at the same time. Then use color 2 to pick up the same position and the adjacent stitch. And crochet 1 DC2 tog. Followed by crocheting a bicolor double crochet. Then crochet a DC3 tog. First crochet 3 incomplete double crochets. Finally, yarn over and draw through all loops once. Complete the DC3 tog. Continue crocheting a bicolor double crochet. After that, crochet a DC2 tog. And switch color at the same time. Finally, crochet 1 double crochet at the end of the decrease. Completing the pattern. Then crochet the interval. First crochet 2 double crochets evenly. Then crochet 1 double crochet while securing the right blade. After that, continue picking up stitches and crochet 1/2 double crochet. One single crochet. Then pick up 2 strands at the bottom of the leaf and the remaining loop of the braid. Crochet 1 slip stitch. After that, continue picking up stitches and crochet 1 single crochet. One half double crochet. Adjacent to it, crochet 1 double crochet while securing the left blade. After that, continue crocheting 2 double crochets. Complete the interval. Then continue crocheting. Repeating the sequence of 1 interval and 1 pattern, finish the remaining part. Complete the last pattern. Then crochet 3 double crochets. When crocheting the third one, secure the right blade. After that, pick up the adjacent stitch and crochet 1/2 double crochet. Then reach the starting single crochet, slip stitch, pull tight. Continue using these 2 colors to crochet. Don't cut the yarns. This completes round 18. Move on to round 19. Start with color 1. Chain 2 to begin. This is the beginning chain for the half double crochet, which counts as 1 stitch. Then, pick up the braid of the slip stitch. Work 1 single crochet. Then pick up the stitches. Make evenly 2 half double crochets. Four double crochets. Next, work DC2 in 1 while changing color. The increase means making 2 double crochets in one position. Crochet the first stitch. Then crochet the second one and switch color. This completes the DC2 in 1. And the color change is also completed. Next, work a DC5 tog while changing colors. Meanwhile, the center stitch needs to be crocheted with 2 colors. First use color 2 to pick up the same stitch of the increase and the left stitch. Work incomplete double crochets respectively. Then yarn over with color 2. Pick the adjacent stitch. Yarn over and draw through with color 1. Then switch back to color 2, yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. This is the incomplete double crochet worked in 2 colors. Continue using color 2 to pick up the stitches and work 2 incomplete double crochets evenly. There are now 6 loops on the hook. Use color 1. Yarn over and draw through once. This completes the DC5 tog while changing colors. Here will also protrude forward. Next, at the end of the cluster, work 1 DC2 in 1, that is, 2 double crochets. Continue working 4 double crochets evenly. Then work 2 half double crochets. Adjacent to them, pick up the braid of the slip stitch, and work a single crochet. Follow with 2 half double crochets. Four double crochets. Then work a DC2 in 1 and change color. Here, change color when ending the second stitch. Once done, work a DC5 tog while changing colors. The method is the same as before. First, pick up the stitch of the increase and the adjacent stitch to work incomplete double crochet separately. For adjacent incomplete double crochet, use 2 colors. After completion, continue picking up the next 2 stitches on the left. Work an incomplete double crochet each. Finally, switch to color 1. Yarn over and draw through once. Here, I call DC5 tog a cluster. The space between clusters is the interval for this round. The increase is at the ends of the interval. And the first and last stitches of the clusters are in the same positions. Both the clusters and the intervals need to change colors. Next up, repeat the sequence of 1 cluster and 1 interval. Complete the remaining part. Finish the last cluster, then complete the starting interval. Finally, in the second chain of the beginning chain, pick up 2 strands and slip stitch. Pull tight. For the next round, use only color 1. Color 2 can be fastened off and hidden. This completes round 19. Move on to round 20. Using the previous yarn, make 1 beginning chain. Then pick up the left single crochet stitch and the center blade below to work a single crochet. First insert behind the blade. Pick up 1 horizontal line. Then back into the corresponding stitch behind. And crochet. After that, skip 1 stitch. Pick up the next stitches. Work evenly 2 half double crochets. Five double crochets. Then it's where the cluster was. Pick up the stitch and work 1 double crochet. 2 chains. Work 1 more double crochet in the same position. I consider 1 double crochet on either side and 2 chains as a corner of this round. Continue picking up stitches and work evenly 5 double crochets. Two half double crochets. Skip 1 stitch. Then pick up the single crochet stitch to work 1 single crochet while securing the center blade. The securing method is the same as before. I won't go into detail. Once done, work symmetrical stitches to that before the single crochet, skip 1 stitch. Pick up the stitches and crochet. When you reach the cluster, correspondingly make a corner, that is 1 double crochet, 2 chains, 1 double crochet, here, I consider the space between the corners as a side of this round. When crocheting the center single crochet on the side, secure the center blade. Skip 1 stitch on both sides of the single crochet. Work the corner on the cluster from the previous round. Repeat this process. Complete the remaining part. After completion, skip the beginning chain. Slip stitch to the first single crochet of this round. Pull tight. Fasten off the yarn. This completes round 20. Move on to round 21. Join the yarn in the chain space of any corner from the previous round. Then chain 3 to start. Work 1 double crochet in the same position. 2 chains. Work 2 more double crochets. I consider the stitches in this space as a corner for this round. Pick up the next stitches, and work 7 double crochets evenly. Work a DC2 tog next. Here pick up the half double crochet stitches on both sides, skipping the single crochet. After that, continue working 7 double crochets evenly. The next is a chain space. Crochet a corner correspondingly, that is, 2 double crochets. 2 chains. 2 double crochets. Similarly, I consider the in between the corners as a side for this round. Work the next side. First, crochet 7 double crochets evenly. Then, pick up the half double crochet stitches on both sides to work a DC2 tog. Afterwards, crochet 7 double crochets evenly. Complete one side. According to the method for sides and corners, keep crocheting. Finish the remaining part. Complete the last side. Slip stitch into the third chain of the beginning chain. Pull tight. Fasten off the yarn. Hide the tail inside the fabric. This completes round 21.